A new study finds children who follow a vegetarian or vegan diet have similar growth and nutrition as children who eat meat, but it can have an impact on their weight. Dr. Kumar joins us now to talk about these new findings. Good morning, Dr. Kumar. How are you today?
Good morning, man. I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. This is very interesting. What exactly did the researchers find?
Yeah, so there's an evolution, there's a trend in America for plant-based diets, and many families are choosing plant-based diets as the way that they raise themselves and their kids. And, this is personal for me because as an Indian, Hindu, my parents were vegetarians lifelong, and I was raised a vegetarian. So it's interesting to find out the study out of Toronto, Canada, where they compared about 9,000 kids aged 2 to 6 compared to about 250 kids that identified as vegetarian. And they hypothesized that the vegetarian kids might miss out on some nutrients and growth and things like that. And so they were able to study them for up to 4 years, from starting at age 2 up to age 6, and they found that there was not a significant difference, which I was relieved to hear, between those that were vegetarian and those that ate meat in any of the parameters, body mass index, iron levels, vitamin D levels, and growth patterns. So it's a very interesting study.
They did find, though, that vegetarians were more likely to be underweight and that the diet quality may be an important factor. What does that mean?
Yeah, and so the numbers, they studied 9,000 children that ate meat, and only about 250 children that were vegetarian. And in the vegetarian group, about 15 of those were reported underweight, whereas in the children that ate meat, about 250. And so it was like 6% of vegetarian kids were more likely to be underweight, whereas 3% of children that ate meat were more likely to be underweight. And so it was with that, they interpreted it as that you're twice as likely, meaning vegetarians are twice as likely to be underweight. And the conclusion is, yes, there may be some factors being vegetarian and being underweight. And so when it reinforces the idea that you should be seeing your pediatrician annually. You should put them on the growth charts, and you have to assess these kids and our adults as to our weight and our correct level of weight. And if they are underweight, then you have to intervene. Doesn't mean you start eating meat, but actually you need to start broaden the scope of how much you eat and the caloric intake you take. So it's an interesting tweak on that the vegetarians were more likely to be underweight. It's just something to think about, pay attention to. See your pediatrician, but you don't really have to make changes in what you choose to eat based on that.
Is more research needed on this?
Research has been ongoing. This has been a study that's been going on for decades and will continue. And as the population fluctuates and the fads come and go, we need to pay attention to what the influence of these changing eating patterns is on the health of ourselves and our children. And this isn't the be-all and end-all. This isn't the one study that tells us how it is. It's just another piece of information that we can assess in the big, broad scope of information that we have available. So this is, I would say, comforting to those parents that choose a vegetarian diet for themselves and their kids. It also it's a cautionary tale that they are more prone to be underweight, and you have to pay attention to that.
Yeah, just check with your pediatrician. Those regular visits are key for everything. Dr. Kumar, thank you.